I have returned. And that's the one I'm looking for. There we go. Turn off the Bilbo cam for now. I thought, fingers crossed, could get into the final, winning the next match. No. The match that they are in right now is the consolidation. That's for third, fourth place, because it's single elimination. I'm sorry, there won't be a rematch just yet of Peekaboo versus, fingers crossed, hopefully soon. Any Brits in chat will know what I am munching on. They are called Percy Pigs. These are the Christmas edition. Get some music on in here. Whilst we wait. Oh, that's a sharp prediction. Do they? Ooh. Okay, they're good. We'll put the Bilbo camel back up for now, just while we're waiting. I do love good. Oh, that's a whole stack of them. That's a whole ward of them. Okay. Are we ready to go? Are we ready to go? Spawn camping. Good. Correct response, Agomi. Siema. I don't actually know what that means. I'd like to know. Unless that implicates me in something legally, in which case, don't tell me. But Siema? Siema? Let me know how I'm meant to pronounce it as well. All players in the lobby, so what that means, the great lock-in begins. Oh, what fish for me? That is my pet axolotl Bilbo. I love him to pieces, and I'm forcing my love for him upon everyone else. We're nip split into so many teams. They did. Zana ended up here. Bilge ended up on Hindsight, I want to say. AIM is on Bigger Keeper right now. The twins are looking for a mixed team, I think, and stream basically every day. And it's great because Kiara always goes live, and then Naomi is always live within 2 minutes of that as well. She is indeed. Ruger's on that hooker. Not Hindsight, let her cook. That's the one. Mm-hmm. So guys, rookie error from me there. Passed a lot of teams today. Everything's kind of blowed into one. Take me back to 2025. No can do, unfortunately, Connie. We are stuck in 2026. Oh, that's the other interesting one. And I was talking a lot about this earlier. Is loads of the CIS exclusive, like, mixed teams have started integrating with other teams. So, fingers crossed, FE, who were over peak, have brought on D7 and Zia. Zia not really being, like, an external import, really, but, because, of course, Zia have been playing on a lot of the non-CIS exclusive teams. And then, what else? I feel like I should report what I just saw there to some local authority. And then we've seen Sosir is also playing on Bigger Keeper right now. Don't know if that's a permanent addition, but that's a great gift. That's a great gift. Damn. The roster mayhem has been crazy. Kyosa has retired. Viku left Bigger Keeper to join ex-Imperial Valkyries who are now playing under the title Pigeons again. I heard the first two notes of Baby Shark. I heard it. So yeah. What are you drinking? It's a Glitterberry J2O. Non-alcoholic for today. Non-alcoholic for today. Because apparently it's Monday tomorrow, so drinking's irresponsible. No, don't crash out. I think it's actually really good. And I think it's going to be really healthy for the scene. Okay. Fist around, let's go. Straight up banana. Oh, Tatsi's in for a rude awakening. Thank you, Hanko was shy to ask. Oh, don't worry. Yeah, I actually don't know what the glitterberry flavor is. Grape, cherry, and spice flavor soft drink with sweetener. And it's got golden glitter in it. Sometimes I put Disaronno Amaretto into it. Not tonight. What fish do you have? I have a pet axolotl. So basically just a salamander that lives in water. Okay, the music is one. Averona with 2. Sight's been lost, but the retake's nearby. Okay. Stormy's holding for this. Nice opening shot. Oh, they feed into Fatal as well. Hold up, Letty. Let her cook. Close, this close. I see the vision. Also, to drink, I also have Pepsi Max, because I'm not sponsored yet, but with the amount that I talk about Pepsi Max, honestly, I really should be. I have a ping. Why do I have a ping? I'm scared every time I get a Discord notification. Project Horizon. Okay. Oh, the Zana loves back. Never left. Okay. I am so excited for the Fatal Zana Battle of the Orbs. I am so excited. Good for Tati. The trade keeps us at least somewhat doable. Especially with how far they've taken space towards A. Fatal could prove to be a little bit problematic here. But they're just going to loop around. And actually... Pause on them. Okay. Reload needed. Orb trained on this angle. So you're going to be able to plant here, but there's no way you can really go. You've got a smoke to cover the angle. Okay. jump on up. I like the shot there, actually. If that connects, that's crazy, but... No, just save. Just save. Yeah. Too much of a job to do, not enough time. If you can take them down with you, great, but honestly not worth the weapons that you have. Averone is still going for this. Okay. Fatal gets a Desert Eagle shot and is going to be able to survive with the AWP. That's risky. I mean, I respect it, right? No risk, no reward. That's how the saying goes. Also, do you guys like the thing in the top right that says the map veto? We're going top tier production quality with this. You are here on point. It's only taken me, what, 6 months? Good shot from Fatal. She's been really consistent today. She's also got technically a 6 KD already. Holy shit. Oh, this is risky. Algiri doesn't have much in the way of defending this. She's got the ability to jump scare, but there's 2 players here. I mean, I think you take one here because they don't feed into Fatal. Miss Short, she's got no cover whatsoever. Zana goes kind of crazy. Averona trades. She's still not been able to pick up a weapon. All in people do. I like it. Got time to plan. There's no HEs, there's no utility available, and poor Averona still doesn't have a weapon. Zana is the darkness and the light. Zana is the opener and the closer. Zana is the rifler and the AWPer. Zana is the boyfriend of all boys and the girlfriend of all girls. Without Zana, the world will not be able to... It's like the, There's one. She finally has an AK. No. I'm looking at the wrong person. She has an MP4. Yeah. It's the, what is it, if Zana has 1 million fans, I'm one of them. If Zana has 1,000 fans, I'm one of them. If Zana has 1 fan, that is me. The world is against Zana, I'm against the world. I can't remember how the rest of the copy pasta goes. Okay. Lining up the shot. No one's going to bait into it. No one's going to feed into this. Judy weathers the storm of a couple of nades and actually only takes 3 points of damage for her troubles. Solid trade-off there. Let's mix stuff up. Guys, what the fuck is a time zone? I'm currently running on 5 hours of sleep and like 12 hours of CS. I'm not arguing, my job is way easier than the player's job. Like, some of these people who play have been up since the ass crack. Averona, she's made some magic work with a Desert Eagle, but not when she's being pushed into a corner like that. Bomb goes down. Smoke's blocking Stormy getting anything. Re-smokes come on through because they've got all the utility they could ever want and more. There's a play with Banana that's maybe going to cause some problems. No. No. Or... I mean, it's just a matter of how many you can wipe out here, really, Fatal. Well, the answer is no more than that. So, I don't know if it's just me, but the childlike awe that takes over when just a single clean Desert Eagle shot, headshot happens, it's probably not as impressive as I think it is. It might just be the broken dopamine cycles in my brain. It very well could be. Someone out. Ooh, it spreads a lot further than I think Verona was hoping it would there. Nade to go into follow. Heard the burning damage, might as well. Nice double kill. Tati can now fall back knowing that there's probably no immediate danger and that actually Averona's just got a kind of handle on all of it. The Miser's got a lot of space over towards apartments and potentially Algiri's gonna... Okay, no. Stormy's been called on over. They are going to rotate. The fact that they've not heard anything, the two B players are just going to fall back, sit on B. They don't really need to do anything. The A players, now they're like, shit, it's our time, it's our time. What's off to go in towards quad. Nobody's there to receive it. Smoke blocks off Fatal. Still got the crossfire to deal with here, but the fact they've got to play in apartments could potentially break that crossfire. Actually, with the Miser going down. Well, that'll break the crossfire. That'll really do it. Two remaining players are the B players, and you know that they're the B players. I'd assume so. They are still new teams, so I'm assuming that... I'm assuming on assumptions. You're probably guessing they're the two B players, considering that Averona absolutely wrecked your shit during the first part of the round. But then again, it might come to nothing. Zana's got the AWP. Okay, I was gonna say, Zana's got the AWP, not using it, using the sidearm, but Hikomi's there as well, so it's not exactly like there's any panic. Okay. Zana. Go on. Give her the fight. They won't give her the fight. They won't give her the fight. They know the AWP's there. They know that Zana's not here to mess around. Stormy, gonna be the first up. In an attempt not to kill her teammates, unfortunately Peekaboo and Hikomi have thrown away a 3-player advantage. What? Even numbers they've thrown away. Oh my god. This is just how it ends. Gonzana. Sometimes it happens. Usually, and we've got a veteran of, pardon my French here, fucking shit up for people on ecos, because Hanka and the Tech 9 is a combination straight from the pits of hell. There's a reason I don't play CS, and it's because I have seen what Hanka does on the Tech 9. And I don't think I can come back from that. That's not me glazing, that's the truth. I put it in my ESL Impact notes. It's like, if Hanka has Tech 9, round is 1, GG, go next. A little bit paraphrased, but it's there in writing. I need people to understand that whilst my notes are incredibly comprehensive, I shitpost a lot on them. Stormy, good for one. Julie. That goddamn balcony railing. This is unfortunate. Tad's got the elevation. Letty's like, no, I'm gonna go one better. Oh, just the barrel of the gun sticks out. It's a short gun. It's a stubby barrel. It is still giving away. 2 in a row. Money's not good across the board, which means I'm expecting maybe Hikomi to buy up something. Yeah, it does equal 4-4. Then the next gun round kind of dictates how the rest of the half is going to fall. Julie looking away from a flashbang that never comes. There's the flashbang, and unfortunately she doesn't look away from that one. This is just going through the motions, I think. Good pick to isolate. And you know that there's at least... I mean, you know Avarona's this other B-side player. Because again, she's wrecked you here before. Lovely angle for it. Orp's going to get into position. There's a single smoke available, I'm assuming, for CTE. Algiri just existing here is the problem. Because they can't go back now. Okay, Fatal. Lovely little adjustment. Zana's going to be the next up to the block now. She knows Orps. Unfortunately, she's... You can see it. She's there. She's like hyping herself up. She's like, going to peek the top. Wide swing, bam. She's just going through the motions. So what? Swing, bam. And then Stormy's just like, Oh, I've just unplugged my headset. Sorry, guys. You're not going to be able to hear anything for a second because I'm an idiot. Yes, I still use a wired headset because I am a chronic moron for forgetting to charge stuff, and my headset dying mid-cast would not be ideal. I like the play. The flashbang does cause it to kind of fall a little bit flat. Honestly, fair enough. You have free will. That is a brilliant use of free will. There's a Ratty angle on Tatty, and the long range support there from Fatal on the AWP means that she really can't afford to push much further. The rest of the team's gone on A, so her job is just backstop. This is a problem. Yeah, there you go. There's the last player left alive. Sure, you don't know where exactly she is. You gotta figure that out quickly. Good shot from her. Really nice trade spacing there from Mix. They don't let the early round slip away. They've got enough people just to be able to constantly trade. They set up a lovely little crossfire between Site, Library, and Arch. As you can tell, guys, I'm fried. Chat, am I cooked? Transport Over's not going to see anything. They know that there's no pressure here. That likely they're not going up against the world's greatest buy, and the moment you hear the Tech 9, you know that's happening. So I don't know the Desert Eagle though. I'm holding space. Holding space. Holding space for Zana on the Desert Eagle. That does way less damage to Nemiza than I think it should. Like, let's not kid ourselves. If a grenade dropped that, like, close to you, canonically, you're dead. Canonically, the next Effie event is, like, in an in memoriam, right? If a grenade drops that close to you in real life, right? This is not law-accurate physics. Nice little angle. Betty manages to get across. Oh, they are really struggling to kill her there, yeah. Komi has found herself in the middle of a huge crossfire, map-wide crossfire. It's just really a battle of who gets the kill. Sorry, I'm just noting this up. Why are 42 people watching me lose my mind at this? I'm so sorry to everyone who has spent their evening here. Hello. Round players, can't see anything. Zana's got the opening pick on the AWP, but because the auto observer doesn't like us, we don't get to see it. But it's okay because she's going to get another kill right here. Maybe not. Infermi's leading the charge. Good trade from Letty. Zana gets a kill. 3, 2, 1. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Next round, next round, next round. Final round of the half. Caffeine, get in my system. Okay. Zana doesn't have the AWP right now. Body over the top. They're just going to run up through it. I respect it. They don't kill Avalona though. Not initially. Only good for 1 kill. Smoke goes out, they're already ahead of it. That's a problem. Smoke comes out for CT. Now Fatal can't get involved. She's going to part the smoke. No, she's not. She's not going to part the smoke. She's going to hope that somebody jumps up on the box. They're not. Somebody else is going to part the smoke for her. Somebody shows their face. It's a risky move from Komi. Letty goes down. Suddenly the site's feeling a little bit claustrophobic. Julie spotted the second. It's the AWP from Fatal. Don't push this. All you need to do is exist here and she can't get past you. Done. That's the round done. Beautifully done. 7-5 half. Not a bad way to close out the T side of Inferno. CT side coming up next. Of course, this is Peekaboo's map pick, so take everything with a pinch of salt. Last Polish guy standing. That's a shame. The MVP. The P standing for Polish. And AIM, the #1 Zana fan. I don't think I have any legal authority to actually like crown you as the #1 Zana fan. Or Zana friend. Or Zana partner. Or all of the above. But I'm going to. It's her time to shine. I should have shut my mouth. Partner, lala. I know. Partner in crime. Never had to be romantic. When I refer to my partner, people are always trying to figure out if I'm talking about my boyfriend, my casting duo, or my best friend that I refer to as my husband. Unfortunately, the Miser is looking to hold on to a incendiary and a smoke. Business partner, obviously. Which, as we all remember Scrawny and Launda saying, you are business partners before you are friends. Which also, it's like Scrawny was like, I can't remember which of the two tweeted it, but they were like, oh, the other said that, you know, we're business partners before we are friends. And the other came out and was like, that's not what I said. I never said this. I do wonder how many things like Scrawny and Launders have said that the other has said. It's just blatant gaslighting and the world will never know. Because if I was a tier 1 caster with that level of platform, I'd be having fun with it. Which is not a good metric, by the way. Also, Talent of the Year. Who's everybody's favourite member of Broadcast Talent? Tier 1 Broadcast Talent. I don't need people coming in here telling me that Lucy Luce and B-Dog are their favourite, because, like, I'm aware. Don't hurt my ego like that. I agree with you. But, like, Tier 1 Talent. Who do we like? This is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. Bit of a shame. Really good start into the half here for Mix. I do quite like Harry and Hugo. I love that they're very... They're almost like Gen Z in their casting, if that makes sense. Also, Harry's just a sweetheart. Harry is the biggest sweetheart. Okay. This is going to be the round that Peekaboo needs to get. Realistically, this has to be... Ooh, lovely wide swing. Good flash over the top from Letty as well. Credit was due. Zana, they toyed with the idea of bringing Zana over, but I think now that Julie's gone down, still not certain though. Really good read as well, because we can see on the minimap they're adjusting. Peek, nothing's been spotted. Really hoping someone goes to back up Letty, because Letty is by her lonesome right now. And she's about to have not one, but 4 problems coming her way. Oh, that's... Which match? Okay, the wrap's coming round. Oh no, Zana's given away her position. It's fine, because she's better, she's better, she's better. Okay, I'm really glad that Hikomi gets the trade there, because that could have been really bad. Hikomi doubles down. Good from Averona. Lovely spin around. Oh no. And knows when the Miser is. She's low HP, surely 1 bullet. Okay. Things are safe. But my god, that was close. Okay. I do find it quite interesting when Bigger Keeper play Peekaboo, because AIM, your profile picture is the Ahsoka Tano, and the Miser's profile picture is Darth Vader, and the not even remotely veiled nerd in me finds that incredibly fun. Spike over the top allows the B players to have a little bit of comfort. Oh, Ahsoka's amazing. Ahsoka Tano is part of the reason that I'm a woman in STEM. I'm like convinced. She was a woman in a male-dominated field, you know? She was a badass woman, and then they gave her 2 lightsabers. See that though? Preach, yeah. I'll be honest, like, slightly older Teen Ahsoka was child me's byway. Okay, Averon Agiri. Judy gets 1. There's nobody else backside though. Hikomi. Mom. The Miser's wrap needs to be amazing. And I like the Peekaboo have slowed down to time this so that they can crunch together. I'm just worried that there's not a whole lot of utility to weasel out some of these really difficult angles. Like that player in dark is going to be a problem. Double digits secured for mix. Okay. Guys. Level with me. And I'm gonna level with you. My brain is fried, but professionally speaking, I'm getting a little bit worried for Peekaboo. I'm getting a little bit excited for Mix. This is a really good little round streak for them. They should be able to get 11 here. Now, those... Oh my god, not with the feet again! Ooh. No, okay. Doesn't matter that Zana didn't get the pick now, because everything's kind of collapsed. Like a flan in a cupboard. Maybe you get a pick on Stormy? No, you don't. Really good round from Mancho. Say what you will, we love Zana. We will always love Zana. That was a good round from Mix just to deal with the pistols. Okay. This is probably the last proper guns we will see in this map if this does not go according to plan. That's been a bit hot. Honestly, I need to sleep. I really need to sleep. Good pick from the Miser. That's all of Boiler cleared on out. The fact that she even gets one there is great. The fact that Zana's there for the second. They have bomb on back. That's the worry. And they have 45 seconds. Neither of them are rotated away. Nice. Who is Zana in maths? My solution. In history, my queen. In art, my canvas. In science, my oxygen. In geography, my world. Peekaboo's first match was... Sorry, one sec. There's going to be no audio for a sec whilst I look at Peekaboo's first match. I think it was at 9 AM my time. Yeah, it was at 9 AM my time versus Let Her Cook. It is now 11 PM. There was a little bit of a... there wasn't much of a break for them. They've had like maybe 3 or 4 minutes break. Oh yeah, and all day yesterday. Good from Zana. She's going to swing for the next 2. They almost line up for her. She's going to throw the frag grenade on in. Which is a bit of a problem because it really should have dealt with Averona because she's really low. Letty. Last player is low. Averona's just got to be so careful here. Any mistake could cost her her life. Silently creeping. Oh, Letty's rotated off. These are the perfect conditions for a clutch. Except... No, okay. Is Averona gonna plant? Like, she's really doing her due diligence to clip. Guys. Letty knows now. Letty's cleared out all of B. You have wasted your window of opportunity to get free plant. Smoke goes out, which allows her to focus all of her attention that away. Oh no. Gun barrel's gonna be out. Oh, and Averona. 8 HP in a dream. 7 HP in a dream. Sorry, my bad. I'm not doing justice to just quite how spectacular that was. That's a difficult one. And I was really worried for a second because Averona spent a lot of time just clearing, re-clearing, listening to the little banjo strum in the background of Inferno. Deep Molly stopped speaking from having a look. To be honest, not so deep Molly. Lots of Mollies. 3 Mollies. 1, 2, 3. Julie's boosted on up. Nice finds. With the MP7. That's a separate conversation we're going to have in a second. I do not care that the MP9 was nerfed. I do not think the MP5 or MP7 are acceptable alternatives. Maybe. That makes me a bad person. Maybe that makes me a bad caster. Or a bad CS player. We all know that I'm a bad CS player. AK's been picked up. Fatal now has to meet up with her team, but the issue is, with these players pushed out towards that choke point, she needs one of the players to come and alleviate the pressure all the way around the map. I'm not doing the YMCA, I promise. I'm trying to make it make sense. Oh, Fatal. Oh, no. Oh, yes, Letty. And that's bomb dropped. Stomping's been heard. Julie's just gonna wait. Algieri's not got a good weapon to fight down Banana. She's a little bit scared. 18 seconds as well. They've not got time for this. Done. I mean, that was done the moment the bomb was dropped, but... Guys, if my hair wasn't dyed purple, I would be completely grey-haired.
Counter-terrorists win.
Got a Discord DM. Really bad. I haven't spoken to my boyfriend in properly in a while because I've just been so busy with CS. What is it I was saying? Oh yeah, okay. Judy just aced? Because why not? She was overdue an ace anyway. Is this map 1? This is map 1 of the grand final of the Brace for Impact Cash Cup. EU number 1. I am on reserve energy, but also trying to be respectful of the fact that my parents have to work tomorrow. So I'm trying to just keep it all. Yeah, this today has been a shift, and my first 2 best of 3s of the day, which was 8:30 AM call time, was 2 best of 3s that went the distance solo cast on the JV Pro League channel. So not like watch party, because watch party's a lot easier. This was full out. I'm hanging. Zana the goat. The fact that she gets through there, heavenly. Oh, we figured out that I think it was Manny who said that Peekaboo's average number of rounds per map was above 24 today. They only had 1 map that wasn't at least 24 rounds. Which is insane. This is their 4th series of the day. It's not quite Elite FE. I think it was Peekaboo that won Elite FE7. Sorry, one sec. Elite FE7. Yeah, it was Peekaboo that won Elite FE7, where they played, was it 8 best of 3s in one day? They played like a 16-team double elimination bracket. Or like a 16-team double elimination bracket in one day. It was 8 straight BO3s. 8, 6, 7. 6, 6. No, don't. The demon in my head. There was between 6 to 8 BO3s that day. And I'm really glad that Peekaboo won it, because they got dropped to the lower bracket pretty early, so they played even more matches and didn't have a break. And so the fact, if they hadn't have won that, I would have been so lucky. Okay, Letty's getting heavily challenged here. Has brought Julie back over to help. Julie smoked off for now. That smoke's not doing anything to stop Tatty having a little bit of a cheeky nose. Okay, 45 seconds on the clock. Not yet seen a bomb site. The fact that you've not had anything towards A, you can see that Zana's rotated on over. Last smoke, nope. Penultimate smoke grenade, nope. There was another one on the floor. I'm getting baited here. Plenty more smokes to come on out. Locks out Julie. Forces the just to take a back seat for now. Julie actually pushes through the smoke to take a front line fight on that. He's gonna die, but Letty gets one before backing away. Stormy's waiting for a flank that isn't coming. The whole team's got a very one-dimensional attack going on here. All smokes have now been expended. There's 2 flashes to get them round this corner then. This is a they've pushed so far out of this though. Good shot. Takes down Letty. They know that there's somebody else dark here. Have to get on that bomb. There's the first. Sorted. They have time. Easy. Definitely a little bit closer than you'd like it to be, but... Fuck me, is this going overtime? Is map number 1 in my, like, 16th hour of CS of the day really going overtime? Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am running on love of the game. And if this goes 3 maps and all of them are overtime, I'm gonna run out of love. I'm gonna start doing this out of hate. Out of spite. No, we don't. Donna's gone down. It's not been exactly a standout game for her. Not like we've seen for the rest of the game. Fatal Averona, okay. Oh, just Julie left. Long rotate on over, but 1 versus 2. There's probably a kit somewhere on one of these bodies. She's got a flash and molly. I have seen people do more with less. Molly over the top. Oh, she's not going to have people about Averona. And that's going to be it. Map number 1. Mix. Stealing away the first map of the series and Peekaboo's map pick, which I think is important to highlight. Which means, quick summary. Mix wins. Let me update stream titles. Going on to map number 2, which is Train. Unfortunately, Index, you're going to get a few more rounds to see. Just to be sure, you're going to get at least 1 more map. Whilst I sort stuff out, it's Bilbo Cam time. How's he doing? Is he still in his late night zoomies? Probably. Okay, let me... I don't know if map was enough. I think some overtime. Oh, it's absolutely going to happen. Who wins map 2? Peekaboo. Mix. Give you guys 15 minutes. Again, I'll say, because you're cute as fuck. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't give that much extra time for just anybody. Why not? Here. I'll have with you. The lights are on. I'm not sure who's home, though. partner said you've got this generational locking in abilities. Okay. Unfortunately, for the people that went all in, put it all on red, i.e. Peekaboo, might not have much to go all in with Peekaboo on this one. Why is he gone? Oh, there he is. So, fun fact, guys, I was saying earlier, I'm getting Bilbo an even bigger tank. I'm currently in the process of buying him an 100. So he's currently in a 65 liter, which is smaller than he should be in, way bigger than he was in. I took him on pretty last minute. He's a rehomed rescue, so he was always going to get a bigger tank. It was just finding a bigger tank for an affordable price. He's going from a 65 liter to an 150 liter soon, which is going to make it even funnier when he swims across the whole thing and still twats it into the glass. This is what he does all day, every day, by the way. He just lives to ram face first into things. I don't think there's a brain in there. If it is, it's disintegrated. Spec Water Director true. Map number 1 was map completed. Was 11. 13. Cool. How did... See, this is the thing, is they're only really found in one place in the wild, and that's in the bottom of lakes and in sewers in Mexico. And there's only about 1,000 axolotls left in the wild internationally. Now they're going to tell you that's because of pollution, and to be honest, the pollution's probably not helping. But take a look at this thing and tell me that it's also just not natural. Natural selection is chasing it, and somehow it's faster. Oh, is he going to go eat a bubble? No. No, head first into the filter and the glass. Okay. Okay, that's not a good sign. Algiri is reconnecting. Okay. What I'll do is... There we go. Whilst we're waiting for the game to start. He's currently hiding behind the filter. He thinks he's being subtle. Or is he going to try slip behind the rock where he squeezes his face in? Right again. Yeah, he is. Okay. It's like the world's best screensaver. Algiri's not having a good time. Yeah, so basically, because we'd already announced the dates for this and the map pool for this, the decision was made that we hadn't given players enough time for the switch to Anubis. I think we set like an arbitrary, like going forward, that there would be a cutoff date 14 days before the event. That one felt personal at the wall. There'd be a cutoff date 14 days before the event, that if there was a map pool change within the 14 days leading up to it, we wouldn't be on the new patch. So that's why we're playing on the old one, is that we didn't think that we'd given enough notice for Anubis coming back in. So... Seems like a lot of these players having a really difficult time keeping and staying connected, so... Still just waiting on Averona. So the funniest thing that I've seen him do, is he will. Let me just see how the predictions are doing actually, just so I know if I have to. Okay, no one's predicted anything just yet. Is he? How do I describe this? He was on the rock, and there's a little bit of space between like the lower part of the rock and where the filter starts. So there's like a little bit of space, and he was sat on the rock. He lifted his head up, smacked his head on the filter, and then jump scared himself on a delayed reaction about the fact that his head had hit something. So he kind of just went. That was quite amusing. He once ate a bubble and then scared himself because I don't know. We had Anubis in the map pool earlier for what's it called? JB Pro League, I'm pretty sure had Anubis. Maybe I'm tripping, was it? Was it Anubis? Let me double check that. Challenger mode. I think it was games, kids game. Veto. Yeah, we had Anubis. Anubis was being played earlier in JB Pro League. Okay, somebody's already put that on there, so what I'm going to do is make sure that there's enough points either side. Channel points. Custom amount. 500, there we go. Give the people something to talk about. Okay, everyone seems to be in the server now, which is good. Okay. Sorry, tabbed out so Bilbo disappeared. Okay, he's hiding now. No, he's not. He's there. He moves like it's his first day alive. It's so uncoordinated and it's so ungraceful. I love him. Okay, I think the player's going to be ready to go any second now. Yeah. Tap back in. There we go. I actually don't know what really changed for Anubis. I didn't look at the patch notes. Hey, Big Clan won a LAN earlier. Still not as good as Bigger Keeper, am I right? I'll go on record saying that. Send the Twitter trolls my way. This is Mix's map picks. I'm assuming people will choose to start on CT site. Would, in my mind, make sense. I don't want to hit chicks I've got mascara on. Also, let's have a quick check in on, quickly before the pistol round starts, how the other game's going. If the other game's going. I'm hurrying. Bracket. Got 10 seconds. 9-4 on map 2. Who won map 1? Okay, it won't tell me. It won't tell me, and I don't have time. It won't tell me, and I don't have time. Okay. Ooh, here we go. Zana first up. Uncomfortable fate to meet. Even with the pressure from Letty, it turns out that all three will fall. Not quite going to have the desired and intended effect. Algeria's going to get the bomb down. Julie's just going to get pushed further and further back. Or not. TM. Nemiza, if you can find out Verona, clean. That puts a lot of pressure, and now the rest of the players have to accommodate. Okay, good. Keep a hand on this. They know where Nemiza is. I mean, Algeria might just pounce around the corner. Yeah. I mean, it's not a round win, but I'm not complaining. Like, it's something. She'll be able to buy, like, a Desert Eagle. Oh no, she's going straight to an A1S. Okay. I mean, after a round like that, if you're feeling the confidence, let it flow. I love that the thing that it thought was important was just us watching a jiggle peek with nobody on the other side. So fucking tired. Very slow round here. Letty might have a fight on her hands. Zana's also got a fight on her hands. Pushes a little bit further, punch for a hubris. I really don't like the background noise of train. Letty. Spotted. Molotov goes out in exchange. She's got another player backside already. Smoke. Flash is really good, but it doesn't matter. Hikomi's still got one. She's got a second there. Wants the player off the plant. Stormy hasn't been off the plant just yet. Really needs Nemiza to get this long range pick. That makes it so uncomfortable for Stormy. And maybe this force buy. It's got more than just legs to it. Still got 2 legs remaining. Stormy's not got time. I mean, good kill. Body shooting on round 2 with a map down is a choice. It's right. I'm going to retell the story. For those of you that were watching ESL Impact in person, you'll have seen this. I don't think they got it on cameras. It is the semi-finals. Sakura are playing MIBR on stage, and they've lost their own map pick. They're a map down. It's a best of 3. They've lost at the half. They're 5-7 down at the half, right? A map down, their own map down. Things are not looking good for them right now. They win the pistol round, so it's no longer 5-7, it's 6-7. And the coach looks up to the audience and goes, and I'm like, Ink, my brother, in Christ, you are losing. You cannot shit post on LAN when you are losing that badly right now. And they lost the series. It lives rent free in my head. I tell that story a lot. I like that story. I mean, this is just run of the mill. I mean, Fatal could do a little bit more damage here, but I think, yeah. Good. I don't think anyone knows what it means. I think that's the point, is that people started saying it, that it became funny because it was a thing that people were saying. But I think that's a coach that doesn't get, like, enough credit. Ink is one of the hardest working coaches I've seen in ESL Impact. Is that his strap binder? Like, Teko made a comment, it's like, oh, it's probably mostly just for show. It's not. That guy is insane. And I really hope he finds, like, because I know he really wants to do coaching as like a full-time thing. I really hope that one day he gets to. I have a lot of respect for Ink. He also is a really big B-Dog fan and a really big Grimmy Ranoff fan. I think he puts up with me. Komi. Nice. This is going to third map, isn't it? All around me are familiar faces. A lot of amazing stuff on him. He's really good. He's really good. Young. I think he's younger than I am. Or he's like a month older than I am or something. I don't know. We're very similar in age, I think. I got Muse and Stratbase. He borrowed my Stratbase account for a day. I don't know if that's against TOS. If it is, I'm sorry. But, you know, it's promotional at the end of the day. Nice. Flawless round. Lot of utility saved. That's a good one. Is that Mix were unable to bait out much of that util. Here we go. Gun round. Oh, that's not a lot of utility to go around. 3 smokes, 2 flashes. Yeah. Amazing flash. Molly's gonna be good enough to... No, it's not. I didn't realise how far out they were already. That's a problem, because I think they relied on that Molotov to give them a little bit of a safety net to reposition, and alas, could not reposition. Okay. Letty's got one, but they know where she is, so they're just gonna fall back, tuck in. You head into connector, they're not gonna be able to get you out. There's a molly, there's a smoke. An HE could be a problem, but there's no time even with the kid. I mean, you don't even know where Algiri is. She doesn't need to show her face at all that round. She just hides. Oh. Way closer than it should have been. I went on Indeed. I logged into my Indeed account once 2 weeks ago, and Indeed is sending me like 17 emails a day. It's like, hey, here's a job that you'd be good for. No, I'm vastly underqualified for everything. Letty really needs to find that. You find Tatty, you still got a problem back sight, but you at least got the numbers. Nomizer, it's a nice find. Oh. You are lucky that the bomb needed to be retrieved there. You know what I think it is? That Zana copy pasta hasn't been posted in at least 4 minutes. Import this into CurseForge when you get the chance. No more keys, sure. This is... I'm curious what that looks like now. I don't know what this is. Keycaps. That sounds sick, though. Don't be ashamed of that. I'm about to go spend an egregious amount of money on whatever. Why is that? Why is that not being allowed? Sorry. Automod's being weird. Star Wars PPA PT sub keycap. Sorry, I'm really curious. Are they available? Okay, that's a problem. Back in the lead for Mix. Peekaboo's money, they'll be able to buy this round. Letty should be able to pass over with an Orc to Zana. Good. Step 1. Step 2. Actually, I haven't figured out what step 2 should be. Okay, aggressive. Then no! Nice from Julie. Very tight round the corner. Hikomi's there to trade. This is good. Oh, the flash! I forgot that my share goes back that far. Oh, the molly goes even deeper and it cuts both of them off there. Stormies can deal with Zana. Noise has to reload. Luckily has Letty nearby. What they don't know is that Fatal is absolutely on one. She's having a little trek of her own. Oh, that's just the nail in the coffin, isn't it? 2 versus 2. Miser's got a little bit more health on her, but they have no idea about that. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think it's going to matter that much because they know where Stormy is, so they've got an idea that something's in this vague direction anyway. Oh, Miser got the wrong one. Nice shot from Fatal. With AG on in. Tapping the bomb. Oh, they're running the footsteps and Fatal's got all the time in the world to scope in. My keyboard is a Ducky 1 keyboard that I won from a Gleam giveaway for an event I was working. Feels a little rigged. It wasn't actually rigged. I won it fair and square. And it was a volunteer event anyway, so. I want to get one of those creamy keyboards next. You know, the ones that go like... I mean, that was a really bad keyboard impression. Please, oh my god. We're just going to move on from that. The creamy sounding keyboards, that's what I want. Because I've currently got a clicky keyboard and it's fine. But it gets on my nerves. Ooh, do you know what I've got? I've got a custom HR... Well, it's not a custom one, but... I've got an HRTV Awards keycap. I might do a stream where I build the Lego set. Fatal. Lovely shot. Just skies it open. Clear. Ooh, good hold for the swing there. The issue is that the time's just low. They don't have a kit. Maybe they can hold some of these players here and make it expensive. The economy's not great for Mix. Oh, Tati's waiting for this. Bam. Straight to the head. Anyone else gets saved, and there's the money going into round 11 to do something. They've got to buy. I'll be honest, guys. I'm really excited for this map to go. I thought I was really happy when Train came back. Not. It's just, I don't know. I just don't. I don't like it. Okay, Alvarone with the opening pick. There's not even a response to it. That's the issue as well. So I'm choosing not to try and fight them on their own turf, just sit on their hands, fall back. You've got the AWP on Zana, so you can play these long lines. You can see them moving it over because they've not heard anything A. The Miser's not heard anything really over towards lane. I use the keyboard. They're a little bit fuddy-duddy for me. I'm not sure. Not sold yet. That's a lie. I've never owned a console. I have a Wii, but I've never owned like a PlayStation or Xbox, so... I think this is the issue, that in terms of AWPing, Fatal's just been a step above in this series so far. That's not where all of the fault lies. Not at all, not at all. But it's just one of those factors that has been a little bit noticeable. Call the metaphor clair obscure, the way it, you know, contrasts the light and dark. Oh, does it actually? Does it actually? That's insane. That's so exciting. I'm a discount code, guys. The story behind this one is... So Index here runs it's a piece of software called Stratbase, which is it's good for team management. Like if you've got a team for like logging scrims, it's great for having like a really good strat book where people can like link to stuff. It's got the nade database. I use it for all of my casting prep because it helps me go over the demos in a way that like I can find patterns really easily. And we were in a Serbian karaoke nightclub thing, and the news comes out that Anubis is back, and Index is immediately on his phone like, I've got to see if we still got the strat-based nades. So I take a video of it, because I'm like, the dedication is amazing. And in the video, Index is like, use code Affinity at checkout, and I was like, absolute cinema. I didn't expect you to do it. I want to be telling everyone now to buy a month of Stratbase, even people that don't play CS, just so that I can have people use my code. Okay, opening pick. They've moved Zana over to account for the fact that Fatal likes to move the AWP in this direction. Gizzy goes down. Stormio gets instantly traded. This is a really good situation. Counter-terrorists win. Good round, good round. It was hard, dude. That karaoke bar might have been one of the coolest nights of my life. It's up there. It's up there with ESL Pro League 2023 after party, the DreamHack Stockholm like ESL Impact after party, and the karaoke bar. I'm gonna see if I can book up the whole venue next year, just so that we don't have to deal with the awful Serbian music. Yeah, this year's Stockholm after party. I think I think for me is I don't think it was anything crazy as an after party. Like alcohol was expensive. I went home stone cold sober. But for me, it was the fact that I got to be there. I got to meet so many people that I've been like casting for all year. And like every like 10 meters there was somebody else that I could speak to and that I knew and that like didn't hate me. And it was really nice. It was just really nice to be able to speak to so many people. Like I was on the dance floor with Olga. Like I was having drinks with some of like the Atrix ladies and talking K-pop with them. And you know, then like hanging out with the Shimmerlot, babysitting the Shimmerlot. Not really. Making sure the Shimmerlot were doing okay. Like it was just nice to see people, you know? It was nice to see everybody. It was also really nice for me that my hard work was kind of paying off, because... Ooh, actually, one sec. Looking for the clutch. Not looking into the clutch. You dodging me in Stockholm, Lena? Did you not know that I was there? Or, like... Did you not see me? Did you not know? Or did we just not cross paths? I swear. Did I not say hi? I was there doing media for Shimmer. And I went to the after party, but there was a lot of people at the after party in all fairness, so I don't remember. Yeah, I was in Stockholm for Impact. I'm very open about it because I don't care. My goals for 2025 were within the women's scene were get hired for an Impact LAN, which I came into the year knowing was never going to happen. And sucks ass that it didn't. I'm really glad that, I'll be honest, I'm really glad that Shimmer stepped up because I wouldn't have been able to go otherwise. I wasn't... They denied both my creator and press pass to attend the Impact. They told me... Right, you might have a different recollection of this. They told me they weren't going to give me a press pass for the ESL Impact final because the volume of application was too high and there was too many people that wanted to do press. As far as I am aware... There were no members of press there. Am I tripping? So they denied my press pass. They denied my creator pass. They weren't hiring me. So I went with the Shimmer to do media. Yeah. It's... Yeah. Yeah. But that was really fun. That was really fun. I really enjoyed Stockholm. It was nice to get to see everyone. Oh, Irish, and here we go, Irish Virag. Irish sent me a message. You'll have to thank Lou and the wonderful, like, people working at the org for Sakura, because I didn't have a chance to leave in the same capacity. Like, I had stuff that I had to be, like, running around and doing and forming content for some other bits. So you sent me the money. I literally just handed my bank card to Lou, and she went and sorted it for the whole team. It was really sweet. When I was in Stockholm, after the first Sakura win, the org, when they'd gone out to get the flowers for Forks, on their own company cards, they'd bought a single pink rose for every one of the team, like, including me. So when they won the game, they handed all of the players... Oh, I love the idea of it, Zeus, but yeah. They handed everyone a pink rose, and it was really sweet. Stockholm was a lot of fun. Did I not get you to sign the flag? The giant ESL Impact flag? I'm gonna have to check that. I know that a lot of people were really tired and sleep deprived the whole time, so... I could have sworn I got you to sign the flag.
Terrorists win.
Swearing happy. We do. I know, I felt really bad. This is the issue, is that I needed to speak to people. I needed to get people to sign it. But every time I ran into people, they were either about to go to a game, or ironically, every time I ran into people, they'd just come back from losing a game. And I felt really bad. But I wanted to get everyone to sign it because it was the last ever event. And I was like, I'm not going to see anyone ever again. Also, I think I gave you the little friendship bracelet. Was it you that gave I gave the friendship bracelet to someone. I think... Was it you? Maybe. I can't remember. Okay. Sorry, I need to look into the game. I need to look into the game. For like a round at least. I broke it. Don't even worry. They were flimsy at best. Looking in. Honestly, I think that kind of makes it better. That's iconic. I can make more. That like I've got like thousands of little beads. It's like a piece of string and a clasp, you know? No. You will make me cry. I'm loving Averona just swinging on the ladder. You know what they should have done? You know what they should have done on this map? Let us have Evan. Bring Evan back. Huge kill from Matty there. Algiri needs to... Oh, Algiri took like the wrong second. That was... Got a USB. Guys. Peekaboo, comeback is on. This set goes 8-7. Money not good, thus 8-8, hopefully. I'm not going to show you. I'm crossing my toes, but I'm not going to show you. Hello, Windermere. Yeah, the karaoke was amazing. The karaoke was genuinely
Terrorists win.
incredible. That was a... Can you give a quick in the last hours? Mix has pleasantly surprised my expectations, considering they are a mix. It was a very close, very competitive first map. 4 rounds of regulation were used. It very easily could have gone overtime. It did not go overtime. But we are now on Mix's map pick, and the scoreline has just been tied up, which is good. Outside to be more like Go did before nuking the map from the point. Yeah. Yeah. Something just didn't click with Train coming into the map pool. Like, I'll be honest, I think I can count on one hand the number of times in, like, an official broadcast capacity, not watch partying, but like in an official that I've had to cast Train. God, that sounds so bad that I've had to cast Train. Yeah, the train has come up and I have been forced to sit and grin and bear it. Fatal's full attention's here, but that's fine because Averona now good at this. Oh, Averona's gonna have to rotate. Right? You're not going to leave Stormy alone with a FAMAS and no utility, right? I think they're going to leave Stormy alone with a FAMAS and no utility. That's exactly what's happening. Smoke goes over. To be honest, I don't think that's stopping anybody. Good picks. Fatal's trying to find a way to work into this. Algiri's... No, save. Yeah, there we go. The lead has been taken. Why the playing train? Basically, with Brace for Impact, there wasn't deemed to be enough time between the announcement coming out and the tournament starting. And going forward for future events, we've set like a hard cut-off date of like 14 days, or it might be slightly longer, is that if it's announced within this period of time leading up to the event, the old map pools can be played on, just because there's not been the time for teams to get used to, get ready for this new map. So the decision was play on Train instead of Anubis, just because, I mean, it's not even been 2 weeks since Anubis got announced to come back, because it got announced on the 9th, didn't it? Yes, because we're in the club. Got announced on the... No? Yes, the 9th. So it has been 9 days, which we didn't deem enough time for it to be competitively... to keep competitive and... bullshit. There wasn't enough time to do this already, in our opinion. So we stuck with Train, because that's what people have been playing on for 6 months, so... This will be the last Cash Cup with Train, at least for the foreseeable future. Probably. Hopefully. God, please. Okay. Approaching midnight, so as we're gonna go podcast at ASMR mode. Just because I don't want to wake my parents up. Because I'm sorry. There are very few things I fear in this world, and as an adrenaline junkie, I love roller coasters. I love cliff jumping. I've never done bungee jumping, but I'm sure I'd love it. Me and my mum's rat. I miss being at uni, where I was awake until 5 AM and still going to sleep the earliest. Okay. Oh no, shot! This is the round that gets back into it.
Counter-terrorists win.
This seems to have been a theme against Peekaboo recently, is that the rounds that damn them in the long run have always been these just couple of eco rounds that they've lost. Just real linchpins, the comebacks. It's not even a comeback, it's like one round in. Oh, I like this. I like the little movement tech on the ladder. Ooh. They're shooting on the ladder. Yeah, I think that, again, I said this during JB Pro League earlier, and I'll say it again here, is that I think everything we see in the next 2 months, so from now until March 18th, everything we see to take with a pinch of salt, because there has been a lot of roster shuffling and a lot of really core fundamental... Why is that not allowing it? I'm so confused why that's not allowing it. I'm going to sort out my auto for next game. Oh, good shot from Zana. Yeah, there's been so much roster shuffling of some really key people as well that I don't think it would be fair. It's not even that it wouldn't be fair, because I think it's kind of happened to everyone. I think no team has been unscathed by this, right? So I just think it's going to take a couple of months to settle down and for like actual patterns to start emerging. Is that we're going to like look at what we see in the next 2 months and be like, okay, this is looking good, this is looking good. And it's the fact that everyone is on the same kind of wavelength with having to adjust. but it means that we've still just got to be careful that this is not what we can expect to see in like 4 or 5 months time, I think. Because a lot of, like, almost every team has just been completely uprooted in some capacity. And yeah, to add on to that, especially today with, the issue is the JV Pro League are running qualifiers every weekend until halfway through February. So, okay, Judah got the second kill. That looks so good for a sec. So Brace for Impact had to choose a weekend that would overlap. There was always going to be a weekend that overlapped. We were away for HLTV Awards last weekend, and the weekend before. So this was the first weekend, and next weekend I'm not available. Next weekend is another JB Pro League qualifier. So there was always going to be a weekend that there were 2 events running at the same time. This just so happens to be it. Ooh. Okay. Generational lock-in time. I am running on 12 hours sleep in the past pretty much 4 days. This is... I'd argue it's impressive. I'd argue it's impressive at this point, to be honest with you. They haven't announced it yet. Fingers crossed 1-2-0, which puts them in 3rd place in the tournament.
Terrorists win.
Huge congratulations to them. Commiserations, of course, to Need a Chance. That's the one. Huge commiserations to Need a Chance. Very well fought from them, and you know, Yakusha is a player that I think we're going to see. I am going to be saying the name of a lot this year. So huge congratulations to Fingers Crossed Effie. Fingers Crossed Effie. It's because they shorten it to FX. No shot from my Verona. Tatty. Cover spotted. Doesn't kill initially. Goes to kill her own nade. Why would you do that? No. We're given an opportunity to live. To be honest, I think maybe there's fatigue setting in for Mix at this point. I don't know about you, but there's been a couple, like, this half has just looked a little lackluster. If Zana wins this, we still have a whole other map. Good shot from Fatal, but it's just a save. Oh, God, I need people to know. I am not rooting against Peekaboo. I'm not rooting against Zana. I'm not rooting against anyone on this team. But I am in turmoil that this is going on. Why is that not allowing it? 1 second. I need to figure out how to turn off my goddamn auto mod for a second. Sorry, there's no audio right now. I'll be as quick as I can. Settings. No, not that not settings in there. Settings. Oh god, no, okay. Let's move on, let's move on. I'll do it after, let's go. Opening picks on Peekaboo's way. Oh, it's all falling into place. Zana, the one and only, has got a kill. Hikomi. Oh god, I can tell what's happened. I know what's happened. Manual override has been assumed. Algiri's got 1. It's a consolation prize. Patty's in for a rude awakening. probably no scope from that point, to be fair. Here come, he's got one. Oh, I can sense it.
Terrorists win.
9-3. We're going a third map. 9-3, 9-13. Sorry. Guys, I'm also worried about Bilbo. It's past his bedtime, bro. No, it's not. Okay, he's fine. Okay. I do want to apologize. We will be talking at this volume and no louder for the rest of the series. But we're going to get to go on extra map. Our next map is, in fact, Ancient. Okay. Okay. He's all good. He's just chilling. I've asked my partner what the mod pack is. He sent me, can you import this to CurseForge when you get the chance? And I was like, ooh, what's that? He went, mod pack. And I was like, yes, I got that part from the import into CurseForge. Okay. What I'm going to do is autocorrector true. Okay, connecting to the server. I feel like I'm in his way here. Don't know where I'm not going to be in the way. Probably like there, maybe. Okay. Alright, what I'll do is paint screen, Bilbo. Yeah. I'm gonna nip to the toilet quickly because I've not had a break in a while. So I'm gonna make that a little smaller. Yeah. I will be back momentarily. Actually, I'm gonna turn Bilbo off in case the match does start without me. I'll be back in a sec. I'm back. To be honest with you, I think I'm gonna put ASMR cast in the tags. ASMR cast. Cool, there we go. 35 people are here to listen to me whisper into a microphone.
Yeah, we've got a bit more time. And what that means. Ish. So I'm trying to click on the bigger. Oh, he's hiding down here. Is he sleepy? I don't know. He has a cove to hide in that is dark if he wants it. Okay, waiting for just Averona to join, it would seem. I will put axolotls in the tag as well. The axolotl done. Bosh. I want to make sure that people know what they're signing up for. Almost accidentally barrel rolled himself. Okay. There you go. Eating bubbles. Face into glass. What more could you ask for from the fish? Oh, he's going to sit there like a god amongst men. Okay, cool. So smart, so graceful. He is neither of those things, but that's why we love him. That's why we love him. Okay, this is going to be a cast using very limited words. I'll tap back into your order now. Joker seems to be at the streamer awards. Very nice. Oh, that's it's not good. This is a long one. Okay, so are we ready for one more map? I need to find it. I need to find it. Oh my god, it's just not taking good photos. Okay. So where are the... Okay, names are back. And the names stay. There we go. Sorted. I'll do a photo at the end. It's a celebration of how far we've come. Just checking my emails. Nothing interesting. Start at Twitter. Never a good idea, but... god. UKCS never changes, baby. That's nuts. That's crazy. Oh shit, I forgot to... Okay, I'm gonna quickly try to fix that. Sorry, there's not gonna be audio for the knife round. I hope that's okay. Because I'm going to try sort out auto mod. Moderation, settings, share permission, revert to default. Advanced settings. Oh my god, just fuck it. Okay. Hopefully that's updated. So less stuff should be blocked now. Right. Pissed around. Here we go. I'm shuffling close to my mic. Okay, we're doing this. We're going for this. Okay. Zana, the woman, the legend. Unfortunately, bites the curb in 4K. Averona, lovely shot there. Minimizer. Oh, spots in red. There's the first. Where's the second? Hold up. Oh, they're so low HP. It doesn't matter. Averona, huge 3-piece. Huge.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Bomb goes down. They make it expensive. Good stuff. I'm absolutely gonna have to plan the one fast. I'm absolutely gonna have to do it. She might kill me. I might not make it through the night. That is a joke, by the way. She won't actually harm me. Oh, why did I do that? What? Oh, I pressed the space bar. Okay, oops. No, okay. So they could have forced into this. They've decided not to. Hikomi just didn't really have the budget. I cannot put more. Okay, nice from Hikomi. Weapon picked up. MP9 could break onto the site here if Letty can find something with it. Averona's clocked it. Free plant.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh, Hikomi's got a lovely angle for this. Oh, I forgot about Fatal. Let's be honest with you, I think maybe they did too.
Bomb has been defused.
Guys, what if I get my boyfriend for our anniversary? She's Anna's real girlfriend. Imagine watching Anna's. I want to thank all of you for helping contribute the inevitable 23 pence of ad revenue coins. I appreciate it. And of course, follow Source Ranks who subscribe too. I really do appreciate it. I don't do any of this for the money. God, I don't do this for the money. I don't even know if the glory would see it. I made yesterday's stream between the JB preview and Boys from Pack Cash Cup. I made 16 cents, and that was like 7 hours of streaming. I at least made money today because JP Pro League pay, which is good. Much appreciate that. But I can buy at least. Oh no! I mean, they've won the round anyway, but that's gonna be unfortunate because there's nothing they can do about that weapon, I'm guessing. I actually don't know how the rollback system works, but and she did. She played very well, actually. She's gonna lie and tell you that she didn't, but she did.
Terrorists win.
So I don't know if there's messages in the JB Pro League chat. GG till next time. There's messages in it, but that was John Winkle's birthday, isn't it? Okay, yeah. Thanks so much, YouTube. They've expanded a lot early round. And considering the lean towards B, they're gonna have to retake and they don't have anything to do it with. One of the last smokes comes on out and they're not gonna respect it. It's Julie that steals the kill, right? Yes, I steal. I don't think so. I'm gonna go for one. Smoke comes on out. Lovely shot. Sana goes down and then still hasn't gone down, importantly.
Terrorists win.
Hold up.
Bomb has been planted.
Got 2 DMs, I know. Oh, it's coordinates to the base on the modded Minecraft server. God, I love my boyfriend. Just pistols for mixer, which means that people who should just take the lead as long as nothing goes wrong. Oh, we're starting again. We're starting again. Nice. Let's got damage control here. Don't let Stormio get too close. There's 2 people here, so we should go twice. Good. Not even a point of damage dealt. Oh, December's Elite Effie was fucking wild.
Bomb has been planted.
Yeah. I don't choose to argue with people on the HLTV forums. They have an IQ that genuinely makes me upset that people like that can vote, you know? Like, if I'm ever feeling bad about myself, I go to the comments on an HLTV thread, and suddenly I realise I'm not that bad. I joke about being a bad person, but like,
Terrorists win.
I could be worse. Also, I'm really sorry to anyone that has joined from the ASMR tag and is having to put up with Counter-Strike. And I'm sorry to everyone who's come here to watch Counter-Strike and is having to put up with ASMR. Okay, wait. So, spare those hands a bit. Please respect it. Because disrespect is filthy. Molotov keeps the place at bay with people. I want people to know that whilst my motto this year is I am cringe but I am free, that does not remove the consequence of me cringing at myself. Still have faith in democracy though. Well, that makes one of us. Do you know what? I'm really sad that I would have loved an ESL Impact season fantasy league. Or just like an ESL Impact Finals fantasy. Like on HLTV. That would have been so cool. I might ask. I know somebody that makes their own fantasy league. I might message them. I'm gonna make an ESL Impact fantasy league.
Bomb has been planted.
You made. Yeah, this is the thing, is that Peekaboo don't ever seem to have short tournament runs. They are always playing the longest days. How you make the Epic Ram Fantasy really wanting to
Terrorists win.
Frey Women's Scene Tournament. Hoping you'd be able to point me in the, oh my god, I can't talk at all, me in the right direction. Guys, we're making a Women's League fantasy game. Will I inflate the price of any players? Absolutely not. That would be completely morally irresponsible and reprehensible of me. Except AIM. Wait, AIM, do you want me to make you more expensive so you look better? Or cheaper so more people put you on their team? Why is not great. Not sure what that flash was, to be honest with you. Lovely control here from Julie. The no scope. So if I was to make you know, on HLTV they have the fantasy leagues where you like draft the players, right? And like you have like a set budget, right? If I was making one, would you rather your price be really high and make you look like you're like the best of the best and like have you be the most expensive player? Or would you rather like the price be lower and more people put you on that team, you know? It's good. You know your worth. I respect it. I like it. Okay. Where was the second player? What do you mean?
Terrorists win. Bomb has been planted.
Everything. Win everything. Geary needs to kill this. Oh, speed. 100. Strong title. I don't know if I did. I did not. I did not. Speed. Komi, drops like a sack of potatoes, just fatal left. She's gonna wrap around the world, and I mean, it's gonna be met by Namiza either way, like if she goes for this or not. You've got the money to go hunting, surely. Surely you've sent somebody to have a look, right? Go on. Go for it. Go for the throat. You're about to win your 7th. Huge lead on your T side. Honestly, same. Mia's just here so that when Zana wins, she can congratulate. I mean, it's a nice kill from Averona, and it's gonna give her an AK. No, she's not.
Terrorists win.
I mean, just overkill from Dribble there, but I love it.
Bomb has been planted.
Contingencies upon contingencies. I think also because it's midnight for me. Is the wrong word? Is it? I'm scared about what the next sentence is going to be that I read. No, Mia, no. You're not allowed to propose after either you win an event or they win an event, okay? Harken back to Boomich. Proposals after victories in CS never end well. She will blackmail you with photoshopped photos of you doing cocaine off of the ESL Impact Trophy, okay? This is how it always ends. Never propose after a match or series victory. Ask Boomich. And I'm pretty sure it's happened more than once, actually. Not to Boomich, but... Was this not common knowledge? Like, Boomich proposed to his, at the time, girlfriend after they won the 2021 major, and then later she blackmailed him and posted his nudes all like on Twitter and stuff. And in a show of solidarity to this, Arlu posted his own nudes to try take the heat away from the conversation. Genuinely, true story. I happened to exist on Twitter at the time. I saw images I can't unsee. To be honest with you, I didn't know that. Well, I don't know if Arlu's... There was... I don't know whether the picture of Arlu's balls were already out there or not. And he just reposted them to take some of the heat off. Yeah, they've been... Yeah, but in all fairness, the blackmailings happened years ago. But yeah, Boomich's wife was like blackmailing him to like give her more money and stuff when he tried to leave her and shit. And she was like super pro Russia when the whole war broke out, and yeah, it was, yeah, crazy at all. Talking of things I can't see unsee that I've seen on Twitter. The Epic Landlog. If you know, you know, and I'm sorry. Also, why are we in a tech pause? Why are we paused? Please, God, I just need this to be over. I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep. Adventio. Is there anything? Is there anything? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay, no, we're back. Okay, easy. And I lose. Alu's just kind of goated like that, I guess. I mean, you've got to, don't you? I mean, that's the way to get back in. Good shot from Hikomi. They know Algeri's mid. Needs to find a killing fatal. No, okay. Good pick from Letty. Don't know how much more you're gonna be able to find. Not so good. She's got on the back and she's got a minute, but with Averona coming through mid, there's gonna be absolutely no fooling anyone about her rotating. She doesn't really have the time to rotate back through spawn. So the fact that Averona's not seen anything, Stormy and Algiri know that B is the final resting place of this bomb. I mean, there probably would have been time to rotate through spawn, but by the time I was done yapping, you know, there wasn't, so. Nice,
Terrorists win.
If 30 people are watching me whisper into a microphone, that's yes. For free, guys, you'll get in all of it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel where I post all of the VODs. The only reason that I say that is because the VODs get deleted off of Twitch. So if you want to keep seeing the VODs, you wanna. Also, it looks really good when I apply for creator classes because I'm too broke to do anything like pain. I'm not a good day. I am still recovering nicely. Oh, okay. Kind of pretty pitiful. So this is the thing. This is innately a weird thing. I'm not used to whisper casting. Oh, Judy's smoke goes out. Okay, okay.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
Hold up. Hold up. Peekaboo. So most teams, we'd be sat watching this series, and it would be 9-3 the other way around, and we'd go searching Infinity. If you do exclamation mark links, or is exclamation mark social? I can't remember what I said as. Oh yeah, exclamation mark socials. My link tree should come up, and then it's all there. Mia's not a groupie. Mia's that would imply a group. Mia has been either playing or watching Xana's games and supporting her all day. Oh, yeah, that's true. I chose a poor name on that for actually. Bomb goes down very early on here. Mia's support has been second to none. And Zana's putting on a show just for her. Algiri's decided to cut that show a little short. Nobody does.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Did you motherfuckers see that? From where? From where? From where? It's probably a good thing that it's really late right now because my mic would be peaking. Is it a God strike me down if I'm lying? Motherfucker is cheating. I love that audio sound. Has no YouTube, does it not? Shit, my bad. Oh. Shit, I need to update that. Sorry, I'm dumb. That's really embarrassing. Please forgive me. Share. Nice from Hiko. This is it, guys. We're in the end game. We're in the end game now. Paste. Yeah. Versus 2. Averona's got the bomb. And actually, Letty with his hold on mid, maybe slightly unaware as to what's coming if she decides to push through cave a little bit further, but now she's backing away. So I need to tab out so I can scroll back down here. Okay. Oh, Letty, wide open. Okay. I'm scared for a second. Oh, messy. There was nowhere for her to escape to. Let's not kid ourselves though. She was too far to retreat back in towards spawn, and she didn't know what was waiting for on ramp. And again, then she's just out in the open to anyone that stood anywhere remotely near side. Never I allowed. Okay. Super decent. Oh, they all just collapse. They all just collapse. Algiri gets one, but we all know that it's going to get traded. If not by Letty, then by Hikomi up on Cat, but just Fatal left. And this is going to be for series point.
Counter-terrorists win.
Okay. I'm going to assume manual control, so I can't find out whether this is the round that they win or not. Because if I let auto observer go, then it either won't move or not. Not enough rounds in this map. Well, don't jinx it, there's still time. It's not the world's best buy. You're not exactly putting on a mug and selling it and rather staying in there. Go on, Julie. Lovely shot for that one there. A bit of a push here. They've lost the mid control, but I think necessary to be. Oh, the orb of Zana is immaculate. And look at this. Hikomi and the Miser, the push on out here. They've absolutely decimated it. Averona's managed to slip the net. Effie out in the open. And now 1, 2 players remain. Bombs on back. Letty is going to fall, but that's going to be the opportunity for Nemiser and Hikomi to convert in this location. Averona strikes them both down though, and it's all up to Zana. Well, I mean, there's still rounds to go, but...
Bomb has been planted.
Is this it? Is this it? Can she pull off a miraculous clutch? Oh, they know where she is now. She goes ahead of it. She's picked up the ones that are not able to adjust in time. They've still got 8 rounds to go though. Minimum. Maximum, sorry. Well, no, yeah, no, minimum for peekaboo. Maximum in regulation for mix. Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm having to manually observe again. No, this can't be ours. And then they're gonna run on down. What's that? Criminal. If Fatal doesn't find that no scope, so I think it's a huge advantage. Letty's got it though. Can fall back. Knows that Tati's here. She's gonna wait for teammates, or she's just gonna try hold on to this solo. Luckily, she can just dip into the smoke to go and join up with Namiza. Index is right. Durham's not real. It can't hurt you.
Bomb has been planted.
Okay, here we go. Miser swing up first, finds the first. Stormio gets one, the Glock one down. Letty falls. And it's oh so close every single round. Difficulty is, we've got probably at least one more round after this, because this is likely to go 12-6. Okay. I'm still having to manually observe because I don't want to find out when it's over. I want to live in suspense. They're going to stack this side. The fact that they've had no resistance, they've heard nothing over towards mid's probably given them some of the clue. They're pushing out. It's better get massive. It's fine. Get this round done quickly so that we can get on to round 19 and back in people's hands.
Terrorists win.
I live in Salisbury, which has the cathedral with the tallest ancient spire in the world. Built where like 3 ley lines overlap or something. I do not believe in ley lines, but I think it's still kind of cool. Good flash. Flash from some of them. It's not going to do too much, it's just going to keep them stagnant. This is messy. Closer syndrome, I'm starting to fear. I mean, they've just. I mean, all of that's been cleared. Do they still want the smoke here on B? Observers of the arcing coming. Guys, I'll be honest with you, the more I'm reading this chat, the more I realise I don't know very much about cathedrals. Okay. Timeout used? Actually, we've not had too many timeouts today. Call more timeouts. Take a breather. Take a pause. Take a piss break. Oh, that's an amazing kill.
Terrorists win.
Was it a round of Counter-Strike? Yes. Was it a round of Counter-Strike that'll go down in the history books? No. Guys, that's 6 rounds in a row When do we start to fit? Is it 6 hours in a row? I can't count. Yes. Pretty much 5 hours. I mean, Zana is kind of going crazy with the control here. On in. So many bodies on this side here. We've stacked the correct place now. We're gonna see Zana join back around. Gonna fall on off here. Clash to get themselves around to go have a peek in towards mid potentially. Say hello. Sorry that I'm whispering, it's very late, so we're ASMR casting. Oh my god. My minimap's frozen. That's a problem. Oh, Hikomi's about to be in for a while. Good trade, amazing trade there. Zana around the corner. Not quite the pick, she's going to go back round for it. She's hunting for it, only one player remains. She can't quite find it. She's not going to find the kill, but somebody else surely will. That bomb is dropped out in the open. Seconds. She doesn't have time to plant, and it's time that counts them. And the Peekaboo are your Race for Impact Cash Cup #1 champions after quite literally playing for the past. Wait, when was that? Time since. God, like 9 hours ago? Way more than 9 hours. Way more than 9 hours. Huge congratulations there to Peekaboo. Really good game from Julie. A little quiet from Zana there at the end, but shout out. Your brace for impact. I'll shout it tomorrow. If people really want me to shout it, I will just record a video of me shouting that Peekaboo are the champions tomorrow, and fuck it, I'll put it on Twitter. I think very well earned. Peekaboo, this is the second time they've won like a smaller tournament after having the longest day humanly possible. Huge congratulations to them. Huge congratulations to them. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for the amazing game. Sorry, I look really disheveled. I wonder why. Truly amazing. Did I do predictions on that one? Yes, I did. Choose outcome. Oh, that was who wins map 2. I never selected that, did I? Oops. Wins map 2. Oh no, my mic is not quiet. I am just being quiet. Hello droppers. What I'll do is I'll turn my mic up for a second. Thank you very much everyone for joining. Sorry that I'm whispering. It's just very late and I fear the wrath of my parents right now. That's us going to be done for the night. That is the Cash Cup done. There is still, I believe, the NA tournament. I still fix it. No, because I always put channel points on using my alt account just to make sure that there's always a prize pool. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Huge congratulations to Peekaboo. Commiserations to Mix. Loving the team though. I'm gonna bid everyone farewell. I'm gonna find someone to raid out to quickly. Daria is live, so maybe we'll go say hi to Daria in a sec. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much everybody. It's been an absolute blast. There is not likely to be any streams until there's not going to be any streams from me for like a week. I'm not going to be here for next weekend. I'm taking a weekend away. It's going to be the one weekend pretty much this year that I will be choosing personal commitments over esports. That is because it is my anniversary and I am cashing in my Christmas present from my partner, which is an otter feeding experience. And if you know me, like I'm wearing an otter ring, otter necklace, you know me. So there won't be any streams for me next week, but I will be retweeting anybody that is streaming the games to make sure that they do get covered. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Sorry that I'm missing next week. I'm going to miss all of you, but I will be back weekend after next for more JP Pro League. I'm going to have a conversation with them about making sure that we can get community streams going because I don't want to miss any of the action. Maybe I hop on for an ESEA game if a team needs me. I thought my ESEA casting days were behind me, but maybe not. But yeah, with that being said, we are going to raid Daria, so go say hi to her for me. Thank you so much for the support, for supporting the women's scene, supporting all of the players, all of the people that go into making this happen. It's more important than ever. So yeah, thank you everyone. Much love, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.